Imagine this. Your partner goes away on a work trip. You're still living together. You're still technically in a relationship. And then, out of nowhere, you get a text that says, "Move out. My new boyfriend is moving in." No warning. No apology. Just betrayal, cold and sharp. Most people would grab their stuff and leave heartbroken. But me? I decided if she wanted me gone, I'd leave something behind that would haunt her for months. If you've ever dreamed of serving justice to someone who wronged you, hit that like button right now. Subscribe for more insane revenge stories, because what you're about to hear is the ultimate example of how sweet payback can be. When my ex left for a work trip, I thought nothing of it. We were still together, or at least I thought we were. A couple of days in, I get a message that made my stomach drop. "Hey, you need to move out before I get back. I'm coming home with my new boyfriend. He's moving in." That's it. No conversation. No closure. Just a text telling me I'd been replaced. My body went cold. My chest felt tight, like someone had jammed a fist inside and was squeezing. Anger, humiliation, powerlessness. All of it hit at once. But beneath all of that, something darker started forming. A question: what if I don't just leave? What if I make sure she regrets this? I remembered stumbling across this bizarre little gadget online once. Noise machines. Not the white noise kind. No, these were battery-powered prank devices, each about the size of a quarter. They emitted random, faint sounds, just soft enough that you weren't sure if you actually heard it. Sometimes a faint whistle, sometimes scratching, sometimes children's laughter, and my personal favorite, the sound they called the dying breath. The kicker? They went off at completely unpredictable intervals. Could be minutes, could be hours, could skip a whole day before starting up again. Impossible to track, impossible to predict. I found a box of 20 online for $100. And suddenly, my heartbreak had a plan. The day I moved out, I didn't just pack boxes. I got creative. I tucked those little demons everywhere. Inside light fixtures, behind outlets, beneath furniture, in vents, in her car, even inside a boat her rich father had bought her. Every time I placed one, I pictured her smug face, her laughing with him while I was left picking up the pieces. And every time I smiled. This wasn't just moving out. This was setting the stage for a performance of chaos. I found a new place. I started rebuilding my life. At first, I didn't even think about it much. But every so often, I let myself imagine what she was hearing. A whistle at 2 a.m., a faint scratch during dinner, one partner hearing something the other doesn't, doubt creeping in, paranoia building. I never expected to actually hear what happened. Months later, I was catching up with a mutual friend. We still had people in common, though I never asked about her. We got to talking about pranks for a camping trip. I mentioned the noise machines. As I described them, his face slowly changed. First confusion, then realization, then this giant grin spreading across his face. "You put those in her stuff, didn't you?" He burst out laughing. I admitted it, bracing myself, and he just lost it. Turns out my ex's shiny new boyfriend didn't last long. At first, they both thought they were hearing things, but sometimes only one of them would hear it. She'd hear scratching while he heard nothing. He'd hear the whisper of a child's laugh when she swore the room was silent. That mismatch, it drove them insane. It wasn't just creepy, it made them question their sanity. He became convinced something was wrong with him. At one point, he apparently ranted about being infected with some kind of government brain worm from vaccines. And then, he bailed. He told her he couldn't handle whatever was happening between them, that their mental states were too unstable. He packed up and left. She was alone, with the noises. Eventually, it got so bad that she left too. She told her parents she didn't want the house anymore, told them to sell it or give it to her brother. But she wouldn't explain why. She just left. I had overshot simple revenge. This wasn't just getting back at her. This was psychological warfare. And the best part? I didn't even have to be there to watch it unfold. When I finally heard the whole story, it was like hitting the jackpot twice. The betrayal that had once made me feel powerless now felt meaningless because I had turned the tables. She thought she was in control when she texted me to leave. But in reality, I had been pulling the strings the entire time. Every laugh, every scratch, every whistle that made her jump. That was me. And the fact that she couldn't even tell her own parents why she gave up the house, that was the cherry on top. Sometimes, karma doesn't show up on its own. Sometimes you have to give it a little creative push. And let me tell you, nothing tastes sweeter than revenge served on a random timer, hidden inside your ex's walls. So what do you think? Did she get what she deserved? Let me know in the comments below. If this story gave you chills or ideas, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more insane Reddit revenge stories. Because sometimes, justice isn't just poetic, it's beautifully chaotic.